Hey guys, unfortunately, this is, as you can see what I look like right now, this is gonna be a really, not sad vlog, and I have to find somewhere to put my camera, because I'm actually gonna mess around playing with my shelves as I talk, because I'm trying to, keep myself calm, but, me and calm is, two different things. So I'm gonna bring my chair over. I have to pack up my Christmas tree today. There's, a lot I want to do, so, I just kind of want to start cleaning here a little bit. I actually sold today on Facebook yard sales this doll I had up on my page, so I'm meeting up with that woman later to pick up her doll. Oh my god, my head hurts so bad. And then I have another toy that I sold, so I'll just stick that in the corner. I'm gonna bring the chair over and grab a water of some sort to drink. I went in the tub this morning and I had a whole thing of cranberry juice in the tub with me, and I just ended up not drinking a lot of it, so I'm gonna try to drink. I'm also, as the chair breaks, I'm gonna open that other shade too. I want you guys to have a great lighting. I have to bring the laptop over here because we're gonna talk about some stuff today that I found out. Shit. My hair looks gross too. I need to try to brush it out. Alright, I think I have everything I'm gonna need before I sit down. Because once I sit, I'm not trying to lift it up again. Because I feel sick to my stomach. I think it's just medicine that I'm taking a lot, and yeah, okay. I hope this lighting is good. It should be. Alright. Oh, that looks actually really nice. Alright, anyways, so I apologize how I look. I'm gonna say that I look disgusting. My face looks white. It looks nasty. Anyways, I found out some information the other day, that made me not even want to vlog, not want to do anything about my health, and the doctor didn't really even explain it to me. I had to have a manager send me paperwork over. I'm just really sick about it. I kind of want to read to you what the syndrome is they're thinking I have. I want to talk about it because I need someone to talk to right now. I need someone to talk to. I hate coming on upset too because my channel, I feel I want it to be inspiring and people like the stuff I do, and it's a lifestyle, but I have times, guys, and I've said this, where I'm not okay, and I don't have any friends around here to talk to, and it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. Because it's they're telling me one thing's wrong with me and then another, and it's just a waiting game. I've been honest with you guys. I'm losing weight. I feel terrible today. I feel my body is on fire right now. I just do not feel well. But I need to go over reading some of the literature on what I was reading here. It's just making me nervous for working a job in the future right now that I'm looking into a full-time job. It's making me really nervous. And that's a video I do want to sit down and do on my main channel, talking about everything that I do have wrong with me, because I have a lot of health issues and I hate it. I don't want any. I want them gone. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to add another one on that I have to deal with and manage, and it's not fun. It's really just, it's not fun. So, let me go on and try to, talk about this a little bit with you guys and my concerns and see what you're gonna say, because the doctor I had, like I said, he was awful. He didn't even explain this to me. I've been talking to somebody from the health network that I'm at, their urologist, department supervisor, their manager in charge of everything, because I had to put up a report about this guy. To give you background, if you don't know what's going on, I've been sick. They told me I had pelvic inflammatory disease. I didn't have that, and I got treated with medicine. This guy wanted to treat me with medicine, didn't even know what was wrong with me, didn't want to send my urine out. I went to a walk-in a couple weeks ago, and they checked my urine and everything and sent it out, and it came back with blood and an infection in it, which is obviously something's going on. We knew this, though. This isn't anything. I started now charting my pain. I have written over there on my dresser, I have a paper. I'm charting pain I'm having. The laptop's acting up. I have to return it on. So I'm just trying to figure out to the bottom of this, what's happening, and what they can do to help me, and if it's really like life threatening or serious or what. Because it's like they tell me too, well, if you go to the hospital they're not going to be able to do it and they're just going to send you. Then like, what do you, they don't really want me to have options, and it's really just pissing me off. I was telling them too, I'm having issues when I eat, everything's coming out like gross, and they were like, oh well, just stay away from foods that do that to you. I'm telling them that everything I eat is doing it to me. So what do you just not want me to eat? It's just like, you know what I mean? I told them too, I was like almost crying in there. I'm like, I have a job and stuff, and I had that vlog go up on this channel yesterday for you guys. I'm like, I have a job, I have things, and it's like bills to pay. This is like what I see on my laptop screen, by the way. I don't know what's, ow, honey, I don't know what's going on with it. I have no clue. Can I reset it somehow? We need to reset this. This is really acting up. I don't know what is happening with my laptop right now. And every time I try to shut it down to like the whole laptop being shut off, it doesn't want to. Okay, I'll let that sit for a minute. I have such a headache today. I've been laying around on the couch all day. I just haven't wanted, this is my day off today, but I haven't wanted to move. I don't want to do really anything. I might have to like drop off my car later or meet up with people from Facebook yard sales. Don't even want to do that. Like, I look a freaking mess. But, you know, things need to be done. I obviously need like an income and money. I don't want to get into it, but I might be moving. I've been saying this off and on, but like I might be moving, which is scary because it's like I can't find a full-time job. I have all these health issues that are really serious happening. And it's like I can take care of myself and I can go to my appointments. I can do that, but it's nice to have like somebody to talk to and just be like, is this normal? Like, this doctor just looks at me and goes, wow, it sounds serious what you have, but he couldn't even tell me like what's wrong with me, just like worried me the whole time. Just, it's frustrating. Alright, well now it's loading for me to get in. A little slower though. Because I have, like I said, they were supposed to give me a script for my ultrasound, which my appointment was supposed to be for like middle of February. I got it switched to next Friday already, so I have to have an ultrasound before that. It's supposed to be like 2 days prior so they can read that for my appointment. So I'm going Tuesday night to the hospital. I'm going to drive after work to get that done, which is a little far for me, but there we go. Now it finally went on. You know, I have to have that done and I will feel a lot better when I have that scan done. The scans for my abdomen, kidneys, liver, you know, checking the stuff out. But if that comes back, you know, totally fine. Like, that's the thing though too, like he put in my records that he thinks this is something that I have wrong with me. Everything I'm reading like are my symptoms, but like I don't, it's really, I'm having, if you can't see, I'm having a really hard time trusting. Ever since this other person totally misdiagnosed me, I'm really, really having a hard time, like, trusting someone to help me do this, to, like, figure out what's wrong, because, like, I just don't want to be down the wrong path and something bad happens to me. I don't know. This is just all really nerve-wracking, because I thought I had a UTI. And then they tell me, you know, I have an STD. I'm like, where the hell did I get that? And then it's like, oh no, that came back clear. We don't have one. Like, really though, if you're a doctor, you really should think before you open your big mouth and say something to a patient. You know what I mean? Like, you could have this, and it comes back to like, oh, yeah, but when they're, I know people and doctors will be like, you can, we're gonna let you know. But when they're like really, really, and that's how my gynecologist was, I was saying, I don't anymore see you're the same person. She was so strong about me having an STD, and then it comes back, I don't have an STD, and it's like, you look stupid now. And you're not getting my business, so it's fine. So, I'm sorry, I sound gross. This is, alright, here it is. They had to send me, like, a whole, like, Adobe Flash Reader thing to, like, read my stuff off, because, like, the link for it, the files. Because I wanted this stuff rather than having it sent to my house. I wanted it as soon as possible. Why can't I read it? I was able to read it off my phone. Do I have to have Adobe to read the file? Attach file. Da 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 da. How do I open the attached file? Like, I know computers, but I don't. Because, like, this is, usually it just has, like, a link to click onto the attached. Oh, it's right there. No. Yes. I don't know. I was able to read it off my phone earlier. And now... Yeah, it includes attachments. Why can't I open attachments? Okay, well, I can't open it from here. But I'm going to get off of this real quick. I'm going to copy it and paste it on... Or copy and paste... Yeah, I'm going to actually screenshot it onto my pictures and then email it to myself. And I'll just read it off of here for you guys. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, guys, I just, like, copied it to my phone, so let me email it to me, and then we can go over it and read it. My room. Like I said, I am moving, but, like, I still want to organize and not have my shit all over. Do you feel me? So, yeah. And here's my cranberry. Okay, files here. Oh, I can zoom it in the read. Okay, perfect. So, now, when I go to my appointment on Friday, this is something, obviously, it's going to get brought up. Like, do I have this wrong with me? Was he just guessing and throwing something into my chart? So, he thought that I had interstitial citrus bladder pain syndrome. Can't even pronounce the beginning of it. Pretty much the gist of it is it's a bladder pain syndrome that's a chronic bladder health issue. It's a feeling of pain and pressure in the bladder area, along with the pain or lower urinary tract symptoms, which will have lasted for 6 weeks. So me thinking that I had a UTI or whatever, and it was coming back clean that I had no UTI. This syndrome, I guess that's how it starts, will last for 6 weeks, so you know if you have it, without having an infection or other clear causes, which in my case, that's what was happening till the other day with the blood and the infection that was saw in it, which I know nothing about because they told me urology can follow up on it. And, you know, if they would have sent my urine out the way they should have, how they properly do it, then we wouldn't be in the space that I am now, but I have to wait anyways. Symptoms range from mild to severe for some patients. Symptoms may come and go. So yes, I have that too. It will come and go. But then other times I have it to the point where I'm going to the hospital if I don't take my bladder spasm medicine, which is called Peridium, that I told you guys about before. So it's not an infection, but it may feel like a bladder infection. And no, it feels like, I can't even explain to you, like the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life. The more severe cases can affect loved ones. Health issues such as irritable bowel, fibromyalgia, and other pain syndromes. I definitely have IBS, so that like goes along with it. Great. Let's click out of that one because I don't know if there's anything else on that one I can read to you. I have another page from what I was sent, and it comes up so small that I have to like zoom in on here. And by the way, this isn't something that I'm like looking up, like I said, online. This is something physically set and that's in my doctor's file that they were supposed to print and never gave it to me. So I'm not like, I don't want you guys to think I'm like diagnosing myself, because I'm not. It's right here. So okay, thanks. Anyways, it says how the urinary system works. I already know that, like brain signals and stuff like that. The bladder and kidneys are part of the urinary system, the organs in our body that make, store, and pass urine. I do want to bring up to them that and I had this in my past video, I talked to you guys about this, my issue with my hearing and my brain, how it's connected. Sometimes when people say words, they thought it was a hearing loss, but it's actually my brain jumbling up
when people are talking to me. That's why it's better if I'm looking at your lips when you talk to me to be able to know what's going on. Um, so I'm hoping it's not like my brain's being like, "Hey, pee yourself. Hey, pee." Like I don't know. But let's keep reading about symptoms onto the next page, and it's a little blurry. So let me zoom. Ooh, no, it's not blurry. No, it is. What the hell? I'm trying to like zoom this in, and it's so hard to do on here for some reason, and then it doesn't want to like get clear when you actually start scrolling. Do I need to zoom it in one more? Okay, yeah, I do. Alright. Pain. Symptoms of IS-BPS, that's what they call it on here. It's like a short thing. Vary for each patient, but most common sign is pain, often with pressure. Yep. Patients with IS-BPS may have bladder pain that gets worse as the bladder fills. Yes, that is another reason why I feel like when I am drinking amounts of water that I'm supposed to be doing, it's like killing me because it's obviously filling up, and the more it fills from what I'm reading, the more pain that you're in. So like drinking water like they're telling me at the hospital doing what I'm supposed to be doing is like doing bad for me. Great. Some patients feel pain in other areas in addition to the bladder, such as urethra, lower abdomen, lower back, or pelvic uh, area, and women behind the vagina, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I've had all that too, just being honest, because um, when I talked to you guys what was happening before, I had pain really, really bad up there, like really, really bad, and that's why they thought it was something with like gynecology and no. So I did have the pain up in there, and this is what they were trying to explain to me online and what online on the phone. Who I talked to, it was like the supervisor of the hospital. So she's not a doctor, but she's trying to explain what she's reading because this guy didn't explain anything to me. Um, so it's kind of like an inflammatory disease. So I'm reading like everything just gets swollen up from what I'm hearing from this. So I've had all the pain that they're saying. Women may feel pain in vagina, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I've had it. The pain may be constant or come and go. Mine, when it comes and goes, sometimes it's here for a little bit. Sometimes it's here like we're gonna go hospital trip. Excuse me. Normally, if it turns out to be like a hospital trip, it's because I'm not taking the bladder spasm medicine that I've been taking for like a million months. So as long as I have it, I'm okay. But I'll still have it either way, just not that it's to the point where I'm going to the hospital because I can't take it anymore. So frequency, that's a big one for me. I'm sorry, I'm really congested. Sometimes starts with the urinary frequency. Frequency is needed to pass urine more often than normal. Average person urinates no more than 7 times a day. I'm totally over that. I don't know how many times I've been going, but maybe we can count one day I have off of work. It's like hard to tell because sometimes I am trying to drink the water, and to be honest, other times I'm scared because I don't want to put myself in that pain again. If I know I'm going somewhere or going to work and I need to function and do that job, and I know that drinking and filling my bladder is going to make it worse, why would I do that? It just seemed like, and I know like they're doctors, they don't care about my personal like my stuff, but it just seemed like when I was telling them to like I have a job, I need to like they just don't care. Plain and simple, and it really pisses me off. That's why I switched doctors too. He didn't really care about my needs. Excuse me again. Urgency to urinate is common. ICBPS symptoms. Some patients feel an urge that never goes away. Could you imagine that? Like feeling like when you really, really have to pee and find a bathroom, like you go and feel like, oh, the feeling of like having the pee is gone, and then it comes right back. Yeah, I have that too, and that really, really sucks. Even right after voiding, the patient may not notice or see this as a problem. Yeah, people who are in denial, I didn't either, and then I was like, there's something wrong with me. Especially when you have pain coming after it too, then. In other cases, the onset is much more dramatic, with severe symptoms occurring within days, weeks, or months. Mine was like a whole day. It didn't turn into like a week or a month, but I can only imagine I'd lose it. So let me see what else is on this page that I can read to you guys. Why is Twitch popping up? I don't want that. Oh yeah, here it is. So we're going to continue with who has this and how can it affect your life. Causes are like really stupid, but we'll go over that too because there is a known cause for this that I can have wrong with me, unfortunately. And I don't, that's another thing. I was told on the phone by this woman that there's no treatment, but on here it says you need to get treatment. So I don't know what, but let's keep going over this. Let me zoom in one more time. There we go. It was saying about like painful sex and stuff to avoid certain foods that could worsen it. But honestly, like anything I eat, I like shit myself, not trying to be gross, but I do. So it's not like I can avoid chicken wings or hot. Like it's everything does it to me. So like they were telling me in the office, I'm like, what? You guys want me to like starve myself? I said I already was trying not to eat certain things, and I said, I'm not getting nutrition. I'm sorry I'm getting so angry. I've been screaming out on the phone because this is very serious. You know what I mean? The fact that like the pain is so severe, I'm going to the hospital. So they just better figure out what the hell's going on. Anyways, it says you got pain during sex and stuff. Yeah, that's another sign of it. Whatever. Um, so people who get this, it says it's like hard to like estimate the number and to diagnose it even. So like that's why I was like, how do they even know I have this? How can it affect your life? Now this really okay. So this is the thing that I'm 100% really really concerned about with this too because I go through a lot of stress in my daily life, very, 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 and I don't want to get into it, but like very, 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 very much, to the point where like I'm sobbing, I can't take it anymore, and that's another reason why I need to kind of move. Again, it's personal, I don't want to get into it, but it says that uh, there's no evidence that stress can cause this. However, it is well known that if a person has IC, physical and mental stress can make the symptoms worse. So any stress that's put on me is making my condition like a million times worse. So that's like really upsetting for me because I'm always under stress. To be honest, unless I'm with Doug, I'm usually not under stress. We fight like a married couple, like we are healthy in our relationship, but it's just the whole stress factor is not okay. So it says that it can get in the way of social life, exercise, and sleep, and it can cause a great deal of distress without treatment. That's what I was concerned about too, because it said without treatment, and I was told that there is no treatment. So here it says without treatment, being told there is no treatment. So I don't know. Symptoms can make it hard to go through a day or even be able to work. Yes, 110% yes. May affect your relationship with your spouse and family, rob you of a good night's sleep, blah, 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 blah. And then causes of it, it just says a defect in the bladder tissue, inflammatory cell, something in the urine that damages bladder, changes in the nerves that carry bladder. So it really, like, definitely wasn't anything I did wrong. It just kind of happened. Thank you. Because I know everybody was like, God bless you, Gabby. So thank you. So that's kind of what I wanted to go over with you guys on the laptop of what they sent me, what this disease, inflammatory disease, whatever this is could be, what my future could be with this. And I'm a little scared. And I am going to let them know at my appointment too, the fact with the stress and stuff in my life and that I can have this, potentially, that's what they're pretty much narrowing down. This is the culprit. But with the stress and everything I go through in my life and having this and the fact that stress makes it worse is scaring me because it's like there's always stress. I feel like I never have a non-stressful day. So, okay. So, now that we got through that, I want to move your direction. Well, not over there. Wow. I look nasty. Nasty. I want to move your direction to my shelf. We're gonna work on this today. Thoughts? I like my bottom. I love my friends over in this corner. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to move some of them, like, her out so I can appreciate her more. And, like, Lynette is down there, too. So, like, I might move them all so I can see them better. I don't really know. I don't know who's going in any places. This is, like, my prime shelf. because for filming, this goes behind me when I actually can't film in my room and the lighting's nice. So this is like prime. That you can't really see on the camera. I mean, I'm gonna make it look cute, but I like to have this really like my favorite area with stuff because I can film behind it and have it in my shot. I wish you guys could see my shelves. Well, you guys saw my shelves over there. These are like totally incomplete, except one is like perfect. I'm not too crazy about making everything the way I want it anymore, just because I know I'm probably moving, and I don't think Doug's gonna let me have all my stuff out of the room. There's actually no way in hell he'll probably let me have all my stuff out. We don't have the room for it, even if I did. So once we'd have an apartment, yeah. But that's why I'm like, where do I want to do? What do I want to do? They look so cute, though. This bottom, I love how they look. Do you guys want to see? Here, I'll bring you over. Did you guys ever see my eyebrow that I kind of shaved off too? It's been like coming back. Anyways, so here's our friends over here. I think they look really cute set up. I want to just fix them up a little bit on the bottom. So let me go down onto the floor. I like bashed my knee in the other day because I'm always so clumsy, and ever since then it's hurt so bad. It just has like a little lump on it that I'm waiting for to heal. I just want to make sure you guys can see me down here. Okay, cool. Cool, and cool. Alright, so let's start cleaning out this area. Ooh. My thing broke in here. No. Maybe I can like wedge it. I don't want to like ruin it more. I gotta see if I can. Yeah, like that. Perfect. So something. No, it's really not perfect, but I'm gonna wedge it in there. So this broke. I keep that with like my Buddhism stuff. It's like a little Chinese sea and it's hard to see, but my one little thing fell. Ooh, is it broken on the back? Oh, it's a little crack. Alright, we're just gonna put that there and hopefully it... Come on. I just want it to like, there we go, sit nicely behind there so it doesn't fall. Anyways. So let's see what I'm going to do with this shelf. So first off, this jewelry box that I have down here, I don't even keep jewelry in it. I mostly just keep like mementos and little things from my life. Like I have, that would be a fun video, my like little keepsake box, what I keep in here. Because I do keep a lot of like keepsakey items, which I probably have more running around here that I'd like to. Like I have my obituary from my boyfriend who died. I have just like so many... a million hospital bands. I don't even know how old some of these are. 6 years old. Yeah. So I have really old like hospital bands in here because I've always been sick throughout my life. This is my dog's collar that's passed. So there's a lot of cute little keepsakes in there. I'll have to go through one day and kind of pick and choose. But that I think I want to move up here possibly. I don't know. Everyone's kind of getting moved and shifted around right now. Like I said, I have one shelf that's done, and that's like my bottom shelf. The only way you would see that if I've filmed on my bed, which I'd like to do that one day too. It's just been really crazy, like I said, and hard, so that's why I've been kind of just going in my bathroom with my folding screen, and I mean, it looks obviously fine, but I like to have like a fun background too sometimes, so. Let's move all of our friends from over here. Ooh, somebody just decided to crack their head off the ground. My like little nutcrackers are gonna get packed up till next year. Here's my girl. If you didn't see her, I did a video of her on my main channel. Yeah, guys, I didn't want to go onto the main channel and live stream. I just kind of wanted to sit over here because I don't have like a lot of subscribers over here. I didn't know if this is something somebody just wants to watch and see me do, but I decided I just kind of want to talk to you guys and organize and trying to take like a chill day to myself, sort of, you know. Pretend everything's fine. Lynette's probably gonna get moved up actually because I'm too obsessed with her. I don't know if she still talks. I don't think mine does. No, she doesn't. That's pretty bad if I can't remember which dolls talk and which don't. There's so many that it's like, honestly, I do tend to forget sometimes, like, which one did this or that, or did I get a talking version? Because I do have a lot of little friends here. Oh, she just fell. Okay, let me... My chatty Cathy doesn't work either. I always get afraid, though, like, when I pull the string, she's just gonna start talking, and I'm gonna lose my shit. Should we try? Oh. Well, just so you know, this is supposed to be a non-working chatty Cathy, so that's weird. Should I pull the whole thing? I'm just afraid it's not gonna go back in. We're gonna actually save that for a video because that's really, really odd. I don't remember her working. I don't, so that's really odd. I'm actually a little freaked out. I'm actually a lot freaked out. I have to pull it the whole way or it's not gonna work. Alright, let me just do it and stop being a baby. Her voice? Okay, so I was always afraid of chatty Cathy for some reason, but I got one because, like, obviously, a doll collector. But her voice is, like, really, really cute. Like, it's really cute. It's not even creepy. Like, some of them are really, really creepy, and that's so cute. So, you know what? We are going to save you for a video. I think that would be really fun to see if, like, her phrases, what I can get her to say. And it's not even that, like, distorted either. I just think it's weird because she never used to work when I would pull it. So that's a little weird. But that was when I first got her. I really didn't want to pull the string and mess around with her. So that makes me laugh though, because for the longest time too, I would always look at that doll and be like, you know what, I should sell her and get something else because she doesn't work, but she does work. Hilarious. Hilarious. Okay. I love this one too. Okay. So, my box that I was showing you guys is gonna get moved onto the shelf because they're great risers, like little jewelry boxes I've learned for my dolls. So, we're gonna go with Kit Kitteridge from American Girl. This is like, got her for Christmas when I was like 12 years old, my doll from my childhood. Now she chills on a stand, and hopefully if I ever have a girl, my daughter will take her because why not? I'm not greedy. My kids are probably gonna get a lot of my stuff one day. Does that look cute though with Kit Kitteridge, or should I put a bigger doll to take advantage of a bigger space? I don't know. That's my thing too. The shelf is so wide and big. I feel like I should be taking advantage of like what I put in here. Oh my god, I'm so freaking sniffly. I'm just like looking around for anyone tall who might want to sit in my shelf. Alright, well, this one definitely is tall enough, so we're gonna throw her in there. See what I mean? I don't know, she's just taller for over here. And then, oh my god, I'd love to have Lynette up here, but she doesn't stand a lot on her own. That's why I have her kind of like nuzzled down there. Alright. Well guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video for today, and then I might actually just work on this and come back and you'll get to see it on my main channel, or eventually obviously when it's set up. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, for talking about like everything that's going on and kind of just being a listening ear. Obviously comments are always, you know, if you have something to say, put it down below and let me know, and we can kind of talk about like what you think of this whole situation. I'm really trying to put myself like doing things and like always keep busy, because I don't know, it's just really odd what's been going on and happening, and kind of trying to half ignore it, half not, you know, and just go on with my life and my day. I think this looks so stupid, her stand, because of how it is, and like trying to hold her up. I always thought about selling her too, because she doesn't even work. I want one that actually like works and stuff and doesn't have like hard scuffs and scrapes on her, but it's okay. Maybe eventually. I feel like too much blue though. There's blue in her dress. I always display her like that, where it looks like she's like floating. This might not be a good shelf for her though. She might go up one. Oh, or underneath she could go. I wish I had like some dolphins or something to put her with. But anyways guys, thank you for watching this video, and like I said, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.